Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you have a nice day. My name is Ketut Budi Wahyuni. I'm as a first speaker and my friend Nyamanu Artini as a second speaker. Our topic is about handling reservations. The title is The Procedures and the English Used in Handling Reservations in Spoken and Written. So in this video I would like to explain handling reservations in spoken. There are two handling reservations in spoken. The first telephone and the second is direct. So without any further ado, let's do it now. Okay guys, handling reservations in telephone and direct, basically the English is same, but the procedures little bit different because as you know, telephone as a intermediary tools communications, and in direct how you communicate directly, so you don't use tools or media. So the first procedures in the telephone is pick up the phone before 3 rings. Why? Because it's so politely if you pick up the phone before 3 rings. Don't keep the callers waiting you. So the second, in the direct, you don't use the first procedures because as you know, in the direct, in handling reservations, don't use tools as a communication. So you just move the second procedures or second step, is greet the guest. When you greet the guest, try to keep very fresh, clear and friendly face tone. So you can say good morning, good afternoon and good evening based on the situations. So don't forget to mention your hotel name, tell your name and giving offering help. For example, like this: good evening, welcome to Kevin's Hotel, Unit speaking, how may I assist you? And this is for telephone and the guest. The guest you also mentions your hotel name, your name and giving offering help. So try to make a friendly voice tone that a guest that from other side of the phone may feel comfortable about your voice. And remember, in the telephone and in direct, first impressions is a last impression. So make a good impressions in the firstly. So the next procedures in the telephone is, or the third procedure is, try to identify caller gender by his or her sound. Listen to name properly, repeat the name with the Mr. or Mrs. Because caller may be heard if you by mistake call him wrongly. You can say in the English use, okay sir, how should I address you? If the guest say I'm a Mr. Robert or I'm a Robert and the sound is a man, you can say okay Mr. Robert. So in the directly you can say, could I request your name and number please? And then after that wait the response of the guest. So after that, after the guest respond, don't forget to note down all details on the reservation form. Okay, the next step is in the callers. Try to understand why the callers call. In a hotel, people call not only for making reservations but also getting informations, arrange a party, send you a message to a guest or making business deal, etc. So first, listen carefully to identify what sort of assistance the callers want from you. This is a step for telephone. And the next step, or 5 step for telephones, is if the callers call for from your reservations and this is not a repeated guest, then you should try to give a short overview on your hotel, including hotel features and amenities, specialty, special offer you are offering, etc. So it is full colors. How about in the direct? The direct also the same, but if the guest make a room reservations, and if he is not repeated the guest, then you also should try to give overview and explain your hotel, like the special offer you are offering, and the amenities and hotel features. In the English use, you can say, okay sir, we have 4 categories of room available. The first, executive suite, deluxe suite, deluxe king, standard and standard twin. So in these categories you should explain also the room rate, tax and all age. And specifically in your hotel, for example, okay sir, we have a 24 hours coffee shop where the complimentary breakfast is served, a fitness center with sauna and steam. This is for telephone and direct. The next step is in the telephone. After giving an overview of your hotel, now try to identify what sort of the room color you want to, and try to offer him some option so that he can decide from his own of if he needs to assist him. Don't forget to ask a request date and not down. So this is for telephone. How about in the direct? This is the same. After giving an overview, try to identify what sort of the room the guest wants and try to offer him some options. You can say, would you like a room with twin bed or a double bed, sir? Or, okay sir, would you like to have a room with a view of the mountain? This is an option for guests. And ask the request that for guests like, when will you book the hotel, sir? This is an example. The next procedure is always be update special about room status. It is for telephone and direct. In the meantime, look at the room status of our reservation chart. It will be so bad if after informing everything, guests become convinced and want to have a room book, but you don't find any room to sell as all are occupied. So always be update special about your room. And the next step is, if the guest request that indicates sold out, which means you are unable to sell the room for a specific date, then very politely say sorry to the guest and let him know why you are unable to sell the room. This is for telephone and directly. So in the English you can say, okay sir, or okay Mr. Robert, I'm terribly sorry. All our rooms are booked on Monday. If you wish, then I can put your reservation on waiting list. Now, if a guest wants reservations to be put on waiting list, then take full details about the guest. Give him a reservation confirmation number if you find a room available. So now your approach will be to know which room will be matched with the guest. So the next step is for telephone and direct as well. So if the request that indicate wait list, then politely inform the guest about the situations and inform him that reservation on that day is wait list. For that reason, you are taking his reservations but not giving full guarantee, and request him to check again closer that the request date. So in the English you can say, hello Mr. Robert, as you know, our hotel is a busy hotel. Your request date indicate wait list, but not giving full guarantee, and please check again closer to that request date. Thank you. So this last procedure in direct and telephone. If the guest want to book the room, then say, that we are very pleased to reserve a room for you and note down all detail on reservation form and information from the guest. So to make a reservation form, you can say, "May I have some information from you, please?" Or now try to collect this information with proper select. And make details on the reservation form, all information from the guest. You can take a note: name of the guest, his contact address, room types, room rates, date all of arrival, date of departure, date of reservations made, mode of payment, special remark of, if any, reservations made by persons or company. And repeat all the informations guests give, and at the same time give a reservations confirmation number. If you have any objective about guest mode of payment or anything, then inform the guest about your rules and request him to give another opinion. After setting everything, thanks the caller or guest for his patience and calling you, and up the calls or and up the reservations as warmly as you start, and try to make him feel that he just have made a perfect decision. In the English use, you can say, "Thank you, Mr. Roberts, for choosing Kempinski Hotel. Certain you take a right decision. So, Mr. Roberts, see you on Monday. Have a nice day." Okay guys, that's all about my explanations about the procedures and English use in handling reservations in spoken, such as telephone and directly. I hope you find a differences between the procedures in telephone and in the directly. So, thank you for watching my video. See you and goodbye.